Hi everyone, welcome back to Portal Knights. Alright, so we're here in World 3, if you'll recall, and I was reading some more about the game, and so now I've got a better idea of how different parts of the game fit together. And what I mean is, when we go to our map here, remember we saw this briefly, we can see the worlds that we've already opened portals on. Thing is, we can go back to these worlds, and not only that, but we can see what kind of enemies they have, what kind of crops or, well, harvestable items they have in terms of plants, and then we have the things that you can mine. So that way you can, and then of course you can travel there. Um, so what I wanted to do actually real quickly was actually go back. I needed both cotton for, well, I need cotton in general for lots of things actually. So I wanted to try and get a little bit of that, but I also wanted to go back to grab that workbench actually. So we're actually going to just teleport back real quick to the first world. Alright, so you will recall the Peaceful Hills here. And we had, let's move out of here real quick. There's a, oh, that was a bit unexpected. Kind of fell through the ground there. Um, wow, have I been in here before? There was one place where I got a bunch of electro quartz. I don't think it was this place. No. I wonder, how am I going to get out of here? I mean, I could dig my way out, obviously, but it's kind of strange. What is that sound? Sounds like there's maybe like an enemy right above me. Let's set that down and see what we can do here. See how far up we have to go to get some daylight. Oh, that's not so bad. But like I said, I am a bit concerned about whatever the sound is. Okay, so... Am I direct? No, I'm not beneath it. Here we go. So let's try and build our way up out of here real quick. Oh, yeah, okay. Just gonna wait till it to turn blue. Alright, woo, jump out of the way, get our bow out. Alright. Cool. And of course, killing enemies is still the best way to find lots of different kinds of loot. Okay. So now that we're done with falling through the ground for no apparent reason, I want to head back over to this house, whoops, where the workbench is. Because there's no reason to, like, build a new one when I've already got one. And timber would be another thing I want to grab here, because if you'll recall in the Dusty Mountains, there is really not a lot of wood. And I think you could only pretty much get it from certain enemies, actually. Because it's just cacti. Oh, they are coming after me. Let's try and roll back here. Go. I don't think those other two saw me. Yeah. Now, we got a bunch of cotton here. And we could essentially turn this into a farm by putting some seeds down. I have several different seeds, but not cotton seeds, what it looks like. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I wanted to kind of have a permanent source of cotton. But I will just grab some real quick. Just because we will need them. Another thing that I didn't think about, another thing that I can really use in this biome would be the berries, which we can use along with water to make healing potions. Okay, so here's the workbench, and let me look at my inventory. Do I have space? No, I don't. I need to trash some things. Believe it or not, it's going to be these seeds. Goodbye, seeds. Okay, now we have a little bit of room. I'm going to chop this workbench up, and what I want to do is I'm going to take it with me to the Emerald Fields, because I think I want to set down my permanent home in the Emerald Fields, because it looks pretty sweet. See what's going on here, see what we can get. Refined wood. Yeah. So, I mean, we could, in theory, repair this place and kind of, build other crafting utility stations and stuff around here, but we're not going to do it. So, let me get a little more timber. And maybe some berries, possibly, but then we'll head back to the Emerald Fields. Now, we're also going to need, when we're building a couple of these things that I want to build, we're going to need copper ore. And I'm trying to remember, I know I got some from Dusty Mountains, but let me need to check here. 30. Okay, that's pretty good. That might actually do for now. Grab a little more cotton here, and we have some seeds. You know, while we're here, I mean, we could conceivably come back at any time. That's not what I'm looking for. Where are the cotton seeds? There they are. Let's put it here. And yeah, so I just want to plant these, and in the future, hopefully, we'll be looking at some serious cotton. Alright, I need sharpening stone because this durability is getting rather low. Luckily we have some. So we'll go with our... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And we press 7, because that's where the sharpening stone is. Durability up, let's do it one more time once the cooldown is over. Alright. I could use this relatively peaceful moment to do the same for my bow, couldn't I? That'll be good. Alright, so I'm good on the timber. Looking around, I'm not really... Where exactly are the... I'm not really seeing berries. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I am. Just want cotton real quick. Yes, I believe... we get berries out of this, right? Yes, cool. And a little more cotton. Why not? And cool, some berries. Any more? Yeah, let's grab these while we're here. Basically, I want to go back to the Emerald Fields and just do a lot of crafting before I actually set about to properly explore that level. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll go to our map. And we want to go here, and we will travel. Alright, and we're back. And so clearly, once you go into a world and you activate the portal, then you can kind of warp forwards and backwards from there. Now, of course, I can warp back here, and I have not fixed the portal yet. So I'm not exactly sure how that works at this point. Now, this is good right here. This is coal, which we will eventually need. I don't want to dig myself straight through the ground to hell here. Don't think I would. Alright, there's lots of timber here. I could have just waited on... Hell, and the berries. So the biomes are pretty similar, and we could check by going back here to the map and check this out. Cotton bush, alabaster. So alabaster bush are the ones with the berries. That's what I didn't realize. Cool. Alright, so we have more seeds. I mean, in general, by this... we could plant some stuff around this pad here. But I need... Oh, one of those things I definitely need to make is more types of armor. Or at least for other parts of my body. Because we have not done that yet. So let me just plant this real quick. Okay, so those will eventually yield berries. That would be cool. Now, I want a relatively safe place to start crafting things. So, look at this. We might be able to repair this place, but that's going to take some work. What are these blocks? I mean, they're stone, clearly, but I don't know exactly what they're called. Get some loot from this bag and this crate. Oh, did I dig a hole in the ground? Yeah, I dug a hole in the ground. Let's fix that. Refined wood block, please. Alright, we can just fill this hole in for now. How much do I want to fill in with wood is the question. Alright, let's take a sample. What do we have? It's just stone brick. How do we get that? Oh, we might need like a forge and other things. Which brings me back to the purpose of being here. We want to craft. I don't think we're really going to have to worry too much about enemies right here. I don't need to really build this place up just yet. I'm trying to think if I have enough room here though to do what I want. I don't know if I do or not. Let's lay the workbench down. That's what we do. We want to rotate it. Put it here in the corner. I'll put it right here. Okay. So as long as we're in the vicinity of it, we'll be able to use that in our crafting. So that should open up a few new possibilities at some point. But the first thing, yeah, the healing potions, that's why we got the berries. And the water. 5 of them, that's not bad. Alright, now we have the workbench. Oh, we can possibly up... Well, I don't... I guess I'm not close enough to it. Let's try the FU... Oh, okay, so never mind. So you do have to actually access the workbench, and then it'll give you this upgraded crafting menu here. Cool. So now you can see we have different furniture choices, including a chest for storage, anvil, furnace. I really want to make a furnace. We do have some stone block, and we have a lot, and logs. So, let's get a furnace going. And an anvil at some point would be nice. Let's do it now. So then you see that'll take 10 copper. Alright, and I know this altar here is used for crafting magic items, but we don't really need one of those right now. Okay, and you can see these different weapon options here. That's good. Alright, so let's exit here. See, now we're going to be... We really need some more space. I might need to do a little bit of rudimentary work here. Let me switch. There we go. It's a little easier for me to do this kind of stuff in this mode. We have kind of a natural wall that we could build over towards here. I'll leave that actually. Okay. What I kind of want to do is just extend, well, let's just extend the floor. Okay, I think it's about 3. We can also get a mushroom here, but I don't really care. Inventory's probably too full to pick it up. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Who cares? The blocks. Oh, I need to be at the workbench. We are. Let's go ahead. That gave us 2. I should have counted how many I was going to need. Maybe 6 will do it? Probably not. Oh, I had 22 to begin with. Or not to begin with, but... Yeah, let's get rid of this damn mushroom sheed? Man, I'm sorry, I cannot talk tonight, folks. Okay, now we go to the refined wood block. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was stupid. Okay, clearly we need to be more careful when we lay these down. This is just a temporary expansion. Whoops. It's a temporary thing. I just wanted to kind of... Well, I can basically put these back down now. And at the very least, we can recreate some sort of barrier with a door to walk through, like so. Go out here just because. Whoops. Alright, let's do this. Man, what is going on here? Itchy trigger finger. I need to be real careful. Real slow. Alright. In fact... Let's do... Can I stand on this? It looks like it. There we are. So I'm just getting the idea of where I need to kind of position the mouse. Whoops, we ran out. Alright, well that's honestly, that's good enough for right this moment. Okay, where is the furnace? Oh, and then we're going to need the anvil too. Let's just drop it there. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to rotate it. Hold on a second. Go. Okay, let's... Where would it take up the least space? Let's just do that. And then for the anvil, let's see if we can fit this in like so. Alright, a bit cramped. Let's go to the third person here. A bit cramped, but not too bad really. Okay. So here we are at the furnace, and you see we have some new ingredient stuff we can check out. Copper bar. We need coal and copper ore. Alright, so we can get 2 of those, what it looks like. We still have portal shards that we need to turn into stones. 5 of them, not bad. And let's see if there's anything different here. No. Okay. We can also make the stone bricks. How does that done? With dirt and stone. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? Why not? So this will craft 4 of them. We'll get, and we'll go with 16. Okay, now, while that is, do I need to stay in here for that to finish? I don't know, because it has to do with this workstation. Alright, so we got 16 of those, so I can continue building in a moment. Now the anvil. What do we get here? Oh, okay, so the weapons now, we can make a copper. Ooh. Of course, none of this really helps me, but the copper will help a fighter, it looks like, when it comes to weapons. Now here's what I'm really looking for. Are basically our options for armor. And what it looks like this, Beastmaster, I believe, is for the fighter. I'm thinking that this, let me click here. It tells you what it, see, plus 50 health, this particular trait. But basically what I need is a bunch of cotton cloth to just get started here. Which is why I got all the cotton earlier. So, I wonder how many we can make. 37 total. I don't do math very well, so I'm not going to figure that out just yet. One more. There we go. So we got 9 cotton cloth. If we go back over here, well, let me see if there's options, first of all, here. Okay, so the same stuff is here, it looks like. Okay, alright. But now you see it's not grayed out because we have what we need. Now, if we were to go with Scout, you can see it's an armor of 15. If we go to the equivalent Squire, it's also 15. This gives you plus 2 critical strike chance. This gives you plus 5 melee damage resistance. And I'm just looking at these different things here. It gives you lots of health, and then this mechanic. 1% chance to restore 2% durability when inflict. Oh, that is pretty damn sweet. These are all robes. I mean, you would guess this would be more helpful for, mana, spell damage resistance for a mage. So that also gives you mechanic. Health and critical strike, or more health and melee damage resistance. I'm gonna go with Scout, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna start with that cap. Then I don't know why. Oh, because I need to pick that up, I guess. Oh, my inventory is probably full. Yeah. Let's get rid of this wheat real quick. And this cottonseed. Believe it or not, we only have 1 berry, so let's get rid of that too. Okay, back to crafting. Now I can take that. Now we can craft the gloves. Let's go over here real quick. Awesome. That mechanic thing's pretty sweet. We have our tunic already. Do we know which one did I do that? Oh, arms. Gloves. So we just need legs at this point. So the Scout pants. That takes 2. And I don't know, we don't have what it takes to make a ring at this particular time. Not that I know of, anyway. So, there we go. Alright, so now at least we have a full suit of armor. That's good. So that's one of the things I really wanted to do and get out of the way quickly, but it didn't happen quickly. And I just want to glance over here at the anvil. Those are our only options right now. Alright, so the next step will be to actually explore the Emerald Isle here. And let me just, before it gets dark, I just want to wander over here real quick and see what this is. I see something glowing. Oh, it's a portal down there. As for this, I don't know what the hell that is. But it gave me a mighty mana potion. Right, yeah, so here's the... I'm probably going to want to make a easier way to get to this portal at some point. That's going to take a little bit of work. We'll probably come back to this. But for now, I wanted to just repair what we can. We're actually going to finish the whole damn thing. So it's going to give us that message, right? About incoming wrath, possibly? Because sometimes I think when you open the portal, there's also the possibility that something will come from the other side, you know? But it didn't give me that message this time, so we're just going to leave that there. I have no intention of going ahead yet. I still want to explore this whole place. But what we're going to do right now is pop up a torch right here. Whoops. I've got to get that camera figured out. There it is. Alright. Yeah, and we'll end this episode right here. I want to thank all of you for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. And we'll be back soon for some more Portal Nights where we'll go out and actually explore the Emerald Isle now that we got ourselves a little bit of a base and a crafting station. So thank you again. See you next time.